Starting a small business nowadays is a lot easier compared to starting small business in the old day, 30-40 years ago, where everything is not available online. But right now we have so many social media platforms such as YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Reddit, Pinterest. There's tons of information that you can find all from those social media platforms, especially Google, because anything you can search on Google. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to find the supplier or manufacturer to start your own business. When I am saying about small business in this video, it's gonna refer to any business that you can think of, from starting a clothing brand or a handmade business. And just like myself, I have a handmade waterproof jewelry business. Or if you want to start a grocery store, a little mini mart, bakery, micro bakery from home. If you are a stay-at-home mom like me, maybe you love baking and at some point you just want to turn your passion into a bakery, but you don't have a lot of capital. You can start baking from home and sell it to your community, and it's just based on where you are living too. But this video, it's gonna be some tip to help you to start, either if you are looking for the information regarding how to find the manufacturer, supplier for your maybe candle business, scrunchie business, anything that you can think of to start from scratch. So there are 5 tips that I can share with you today. First, using Google for everything. Google is one of my best friends for me to start my small handmade waterproof jewelry business. Whenever I looking for something at the beginning, how to make the thank you card, I search Google. How to find the where is my local bead store, I search on Google. Where I can buy the materials for my handmade jewelry business, I go on Google. So we're all on the Google search bar, you can just type on anything, any information that you want to find regarding starting your small business. You can search. If you want to, let's say, where can I buy the flour to bake? Of course you can find it in the store, but at some point that you have, if you have a little bakery, a little coffee shop, maybe you want to have more flours or if you want to have like a cookie flours, or you want to have like a different type of coffee beans, you can search on Google where to buy the wholesale coffee beans, and you can find all those information online. And a lot of time, if you want to find it locally, you can just put near me on the Google search bar, because a lot of the advertiser for these wholesale supply, they want to be ranked on Google, because people are always searching for everything on Google. Even though if it's a travel business, if you have sometime just like how you search for the flight, what is the cheapest flight from for example from Vancouver to New York, then you're gonna search that on Google, and a bunch of other options will come up on Google, because all the business advertise everything on Google. So any keyword that you plug in on Google, it will show up. And a lot of times, sometimes you might not find the information that you are looking for on the first page of Google. you can't just click down on next. So when I start my small business, it take me about 2 years to find a really trusted supplier, and where I can buy all the bead locally and internationally. It took me about 2 years of constantly searching on Google, and believe it or not, it sometimes I search on my phone or on my computer, but a lot of time I search on my phone because it's easy. As a mom, sometimes I put my baby to sleep and I just searching on Google where to find the supplier for my small business. And it's not just one time that I try it. Sometimes I Google past until midnight, until 2-3 o'clock, or sometimes even until in the morning, because when I find one and then I just write it down, and then I contact every supplier, and then I order the product and test it. And a lot of time you spend a lot of money. You are not, most of the time we are not lucky for the first time. So it takes a lot of trial and error, and it also with the money that you spend as well to test each product. And it's the same thing for any type of business that you start. If you start a clothing brand, maybe you want to order the sample, you do the design and you send it for them to make it. Or if you design yourself or make yourself, and you can control the quality by yourself, but you still need to order the supply in order to make it. So Google is your best friend. You have to just a little bit more patient, and then take more time to find the right one. Just right now, after 5 years, I am comfortable of where I get my supply locally and internationally. But most of the time now, I love to get it local. It's because at the end of the day, I just find that the price is not much different for me to order from international to Canada, because I have to pay a lot of custom tag, the shipping, the broken pieces. So I love to order more local now, where I can order small batch, and then I can go directly to the store and then see what type of materials or beads or pearl that I can make for my handmade jewelry business. If you cannot find your information you're looking for in the first 10 times, just keep going, typing, searching. It takes you 100 or to 1,000 times. You will definitely find one supplier or manufacturer that you want to work with. And a lot of time, even though you find the information online, but when you actually work with the supplier, it's not what you're looking for. So just be prepared for that. It's a lot of money will be spending, especially when you're just starting out and have zero experience, just like myself. Handmade jewelry business is something that I never done before. But it is my passion that I love to wear jewelry. I love to see how things are put together, and a lot of the time everything just take practice. The more time you spend working on your small business, it will be improved over time. The second place that you can search for your manufacturer or supplier is on YouTube. You can find all the information on YouTube. I'm gonna put it here. Let's say type it in YouTube. There's a lot of tutorial on there, and a lot of other supplier or small business there that help make the video for their own brand channel, such as if you are a small handmade jewelry business like me, you can search where can I buy the bead, where can I buy freshwater pearl. You can search on YouTube. Or if you are starting your own clothing brand, maybe you can search where can where can I find the manufacturer for my own fashion, my own clothing brand. Or if you have a so you want to do a candle business, maybe you can search on YouTube as well, where to find the supply to make candle. And a lot of the video will come up relating to candle. Small business owner out there who share their own experience, or the supplier, they also make their own video in order to sell the supply as well. And one thing to remember is it takes you time to listen to a lot of video, to watch a lot of video. It doesn't take one day. Sometimes with YouTube, the other supply or business owner out there, they also advertise their business. So sometimes you will see the ad pop up, and you click on the ad, and then you can just do your own research. And also subscribe to a lot of other small business owner video to learn from their experience. And also, with as a small business owner, a lot of times, sometimes people was like, this is same when I was starting making the video on TikTok. I have other business owner reach out to me that where do I buy my stainless steel chain, where I buy my freshwater pearl, where I buy this specific pendant or whatever that I make my jewelry. And a lot of time, this is not the question that as a small business owner that we should ask to other small business owner. There is not about gatekeeping or anything, but a lot of the other small business owner out there, they work so hard, they spend so much money and waste a lot of money to actually find where the supplier or the local store that they can buy to make their own product. So I just want to let you guys know that just don't take it personally if the small business owner can share all those information, because everyone work hard and spend a lot of money, and it's just not fair for them either to actually tell you where they get their own ingredient to make their own product. And it's the same thing if you have a local, if you own like a coffee brand, let's say, and other people would, small business owner out there, ask you, oh, where do you buy your coffee? I really like this specific taste. I like this type of espresso bean or coffee bean. A lot of time, those small business or those bakery or local coffee shop, they spend a lot of time. Sometimes they even travel overseas to test all the different type of coffee bean or matcha in order to finally get the final product to for their own brand or for their small business. And imagine how much stress they have to go to, and how much time they have to pay on the plane ticket, make communications back and forth with the supplier or with the matcha company. And again, it's not just about only those bakery or coffee shop, but any other business. I just want to share this tip, so please don't get mad at them. If you are a small business owner, you will know how it feels. So if you're just starting out, try to do a lot of research for yourself, and then you can go from there. Everything you can all the information you can find on the internet. And also, just like I mentioned, YouTube, you watch. What I recommend is just follow a lot of other small business owner or YouTube creator, and listen all the tons of informations, and just try to avoid anything that other people that they don't own a small business, but actually they make content and just put all the keyword into their video, and try to sell you the course or try to sell you all this business idea. Just try to avoid those, because a lot of time what I recommend is listen and watch a lot of the video from other small business owner, rather than watching or listening to the people that actually sell the course, because a lot of people spend the money and on it, and they don't really actually get anything out of it, because it's just easy to talk and teach you how to do the business, rather than doing the actual business by yourself. And to be honest, this is for my personal experience. If you have a small business, you might know already that you rather spend your time to grow and pamper your business to grow. You're not gonna have time to make the course to sell. This is just from my own experience. I rather just listen to the one that will give you the information for free, or share you the real raw experience of how the small business work, than buying the PDF or join the course when you are starting out. But if you have a lot of money, it's fine. You can spend extra to buy the course and learn. Maybe you are stuck at some point. But if you don't have the money, that's another story. Just don't waste anything when you're just starting out, because it is not easy to earn when you are a small business owner, especially you have a lot of thing to spend on. So just spend on everything that is free online, and try to avoid anything that you have to pay. But at some point, if your business make $100,000 or $1 million, and you want to advance your knowledge, you might want to learn more skill, then why not pay a little bit of extra money to get, if you think that you will get something out of it. But to start out, get all the resource free online, and especially from the other small business owner out there. And number 3 is using TikTok or Instagram. TikTok, I'm gonna list down here. Let's say everything has the search engine, like even on TikTok, you want to find a specific thing, you can search on TikTok. For example, you can search, if you want to learn more about small business in 2025, you can ask TikTok, what is the small business idea to start in 2025, or you can search small business idea, and it will list you a bunch of small business idea out there that you want to start. Or if you want to start a clothing brand, a lot of time some other small business owner out there that have a clothing brand, they also make the video too. Sometimes they will share their experience, and then you will find those information pop up, or those video pop up. So click on the video, and then sometimes you might not find the information on that video, but just keep searching other video, scrolling to see all the other video, and obviously you're gonna learn something from there. And I find that TikTok is easy to find more information than Instagram. Instagram is more about, I don't know, aesthetics, something beautiful. You hardly find anything like behind the scene or raw experience from Instagram. So but a lot of time you can find it too. What I like more is just I find that TikTok is easy to find more of those information if you want to find out. And again, TikTok, it just work like YouTube. The advertiser or the wholesale supplier, they also make their own video as well. Or sometimes maybe just like if you have a small handmade jewelry like me, the other creator, like it doesn't have to be a small business owner. Some other people will love to make beads, love to make jewelry, and they don't have a small business, but they make it as a hobby. So it's okay for them to share the supplier where they buy the bead. Then you can also see this video pop up too, where people buy the freshwater pearl, where people buy the supply for their hobby. And those are the place that you can ask the creator, where do they get this, where they get that stuff. And same again with people who love to do baking, or they love to do the design. A lot of the creator out there that they also have their own hobby as well. So those are, you can bring all those information together and write it down in the book. And then after you write down in the book, you can just keep searching for more. Again, you can go back to Google or YouTube to find those information, or you can come back to TikTok. Yes, so those are about TikTok and Instagram. You put on the keyword, whatever you want to ask, just put it in and search and start to go from there. Maybe you cannot find the information today, but maybe you can find in the next month or the next year. Just keep typing and searching, and one day it will pop up. And number 4 is where you can find all the supplier and or manufacturer is by searching on Facebook. Search book also have a search bar, like they have a page, community. You can just search whatever you are looking for, and a lot of time it will show you like a page or the group. And one I want to share you is joining the Facebook group. If you have just like me, I joined a handmade craft Facebook group, and sometimes people would share where they buy the supply, so I always just write it down when I see other people share their stuff. Or a lot of time, just like me, sometimes when I join the handmade group, I ask, this is not specifically for small business, but there's a lot of small business owner out there in there as well, but there is a lot of people that make it as a hobby. So they will share you where they buy this specific stuff, like for their lip cloth, for the soap bar, like the soap, if they want to make soap or candle. So those people will just share where they buy, or you can just ask the question in the Facebook community group, and you will find this information out there. And just again, we are not asking the other small business owner where you buy your stuff, because just again, it's just like the previous point that I mentioned before, that business owner is not obligated to tell you where they buy their own stuff for their brand, but they can share you with other tips. Just like now, I share you guys like where I find everything, the app and everything that I use in order to find my international and local supply. So yes, Facebook community is one of the best platform, but I hardly look in Facebook that much. But I know in the past I've been looking it up, or even now someday if I stuck on doing something on any other projects for my personal or for my business, I go to a Facebook group sometime too. And if you have a candle business, you can search candle anything like candle maker or whatever, and then it will just show up and you can join the group, because a lot of time you only can ask question when you are in the group. And you not just one group, maybe go join like 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 group if it depends on the topic that you are interested. And it's all free. People out there, they put all those information in those group, and you just have to follow all the rule and know what question you want to ask. And this is the last one, it's number 5 that I want to share you. And this platform is where I find my current international supplier. It can work too if you can find a local one too. It just all depend on the keyword that you're looking for. So Reddex, go on Reddex, you download the app right here, and then every day people constantly ask question. I don't know about Reddex, but my husband, he loved to read Reddex a lot. Sometimes it just they share all the meme, and usually I love it because real people will share the experience. It's not nobody selling anything, but they share this the real information, and you just have to take it in the consideration. You take down the note. So Reddex is where I find my current international supplier. But a lot of times, just I mentioned, I go to more to my local supplier than the international one. Only if I cannot find anything in Canada, then I will go to my international supply for the specific bead or pearl. So yes, I find it on Reddex. I was asking question in the handmade community, and so a lot of people answering different website, different company that they know of, because some people they not small business owner, but just like I mentioned, they used to make stuff, right? So they know where they buy it from, and a lot of time it's internationally. So you can have people from India, from Philippines, from China, from the United States or Europe, that they know all those information, so they can share with you when you actually post down the question on Reddex. This is where I find my current supplier, and I was surprised. I never realized that this is how Reddex works. Yes, so anything that you want to ask, just ask and join the community. And that's all about Reddex. But I just find that I really like the platform. And so those are the 5 places that I recommend, but I am sure there's a lot of other places too. Like right now, they also have, like, you search on Pinterest, a lot of stuff will show up on Pinterest as well. And other platform like an app like a Red Note, people create content, cooking, do everything. Those are the places that you can find. So any app or any local app, if you live in your own country, I am sure that they have some kind of platform that they are selling or making the video. Just right now I am living in Canada, so a lot of the time that I am as a small business owner, I use is Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and YouTube, Google. But a lot of people that live in, for example, if you like living in Thailand or Philippines or Vietnam, you can sell your product or everything on the platform called Shopee. I don't know if I say it right, but I will list down here. But in Canada, we don't have that, so we just have like Depop or Etsy, and those are the place that we can buy the product or sell the product. But in the Asian country or other country, you will have your own place to sell. And again, if you want to looking for something or start business, there's a lot of the wholesale supply that will sell on those platforms as well. So yeah, just like me, sometimes I can also order my supply from Etsy as well, like a banner or a thank you card. A lot of the creator, small business owner out there that make them and sell on Etsy, and those are the place that I find too. And again, I forgot to mention Etsy. You can find a lot of the supply on Etsy, from candle business, jewelry business, fabric. If you want to find a specific pattern, sometimes Etsy is the place that people do their own design and they sell the fabric, the yarn, that are more personalized. So Etsy, one of the place that you should go to. The price, it will be a bit more expensive, of course, because the small business owner takes so much time to design each product, just like fabric pattern. So they have to put the price a bit more in order to make the profits. Yeah, so if you have a like small business like me, go on Etsy. You can find supply and everything on Etsy as well. You can find jewelry finding, freshwater pearl beads, and everything on Etsy. Yeah, I think that's all for today's video. Maybe it's a bit long and a bit too much talking, but I thought that sitting in the car, I have a little bit concentration. It's quiet and easy to talk in the video. So if you guys have any comments or any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section, and then I will answer you guys as much as I can, or whatever I know. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that this share you some insight tip for you to start, or you already starting but maybe you are stucking at some point. So I hope this video will help you, and thank you for watching. We will see you more in the next video about more small business tip, content creation, and anything regarding starting your own brand or your own small business. Bye.